Hey, what's up guys? So today we're going to be going over the best cards to come out of Battle Pack 3 Monster League, which is set to release in 2 or 3 days. If you guys want to check out the full spoiler list, link down below in the description box. But let's go ahead and jump right into it, and I basically did all the work for you. So there's a few decent reprints in the set, but most of these are reprints of reprints anyways. We have Kokimero Drago, we have Levier, we have Gaga Cowboy, we have Pinpoint Guard actually getting its first reprint in here, Breakthrough Skill, Diamond Direwolf, and then all of the Forbidden Chalice, the Lance, and the Dress, which I think are all great reprints. But most of these are reprints of reprints, like I said. But first off, the next cards that are getting their first reprints that are coming into the TCG, we have the Daigusto Emerald, which I think is pretty awesome. We have Ghostrick Alucard, which is a fantastic generic rank 3. There's also Nightbeam getting a reprint in here. I figured I'd just mention it. Nightbeam doesn't really see too much play anyways, but a while ago this card was getting some hype, but you know, when MSC's at 3, you know, a lot of players would just favor that, and on top of that, you have to target a set thing with Pendulums coming into the game. This probably won't see some play, but for newer cards, and I will be going over these effects because I don't think a lot of players have actually seen some of these cards. But anyways, first off, we got Card Advance. You get to look up the top 5 cards of your deck and then rearrange them in any order. Then you contribute summon 1 monster in addition to your normal summon and set this turn. You can only use this effect once per turn, so I think that's okay for the Return of the Monarchs card, where you can search out. Unfortunately, you can only activate that effect once per turn, so you couldn't just kind of loop everything and just keep on tributing and keep on going for Monarchs, which would be pretty cool if you could actually pull it off. Maybe throw in some double summons, you do some crazy stuff, but yeah, you can't do that. And that was, you know, probably for good reasons. Next up, we have Forbidden Scripture, which is a quick play that says if a monster battles an opponent's monster, during damage calculation negate all other card effects on the field until the end of the damage step. Also, damage calculation for this battle uses each monster's original attack and event. So, pretty good card, has some utility and has an ability to basically stop anything that your opponent is doing to stun you, whether they have something that prevents you from like special summoning and all that other good stuff. You know, this card is a pretty decent card. We'll have to see if some players actually want to play this card, but I really feel like what it comes down to is the Cliff Oaths are actually just going to destroy most of the stuff that is coming out into the game, basically, and this card is just not going to really exactly do much against that deck. Next up, we have Stegocyter. It's a level 6 dinosaur with 1200 attack, but it's got 2400 defense, and it says during your opponent's turn at damage calculation, if this card is in your graveyard, you can play 1000 life points, and if you do, you take no battle damage from that battle, and you banish this card when it leaves the field. This is a quick effect. You can only use this effect once per turn. So I don't know what this could be used in, and I was thinking maybe if you threw up Imperial Iron Wall, you keep on just paying 1000 life points, so it could never really get banished. Not too bad of a card. I was thinking maybe some type of rank 6 deck can make use of this, but then again, you have to get the card into the graveyard, and like, how are you going to do that? You're going to like, what, tribute for this, or just end phase discard? I just don't see this card being too good, but nonetheless, it has some potential. Maybe someone can figure out how you can use it, because it is a dinosaur, so it can work with, you know, the Evolsaurs, perhaps, which, you know, have some of the best XYZs, I would say, in the game. Next up, we have Master Craftsman Gaw. So it's an Honest for Everything for 300 attack, which is very, very small, but I was thinking in mirror matches, it could be very, very important, whether you're playing Boojins or something like that. That extra amount of attack can definitely make the difference between winning and losing a game. So I was thinking maybe just mirror matches. You could maybe side deck this card, depending on what becomes meta. And I think this card it's an okay card, like I said. It's just 300 attack. It's very small. If it was anything larger, I think it'd become a problem. Like, if it was like 800, it'd be like really, really good. 300 just might be enough, though, like I said, to make the difference between winning and losing some of those mirror matches. Next up, we have Unbreakable Spirit. So it says, if you only control one phase-up monster, target that monster, and until the end of this turn, it gains attack equal to the attack of the monster your opponent controls with the lowest attack, your choice if tied. So I was thinking that certain decks that revolve around just stunning or just having one monster on board, for example, something like Boojins or Noble Knights, where they only rely on having one monster, it doesn't matter that you have to have the lowest attack boosted to you. So I was thinking, you know, this card's okay. because it's just gaining it. So basically it means you'll be able to kill whatever is thrown out there. And it's an okay card nonetheless, as long as, like I said, it's one of those decks where they only have, you know, usually one monster in board. If they happen to have too many, then obviously this card is probably not going to be the best, because they'll just, you know, obviously you'll get the boost of like the lowest monster. And lastly, but not least, we have Typhoon. And I think this card's got a lot of potential. It says, target one face-up spell trap card on the field, destroy it. And if your opponent controls 2 or more spell trap cards and you control no spell or trap cards, you can activate this card from your hand. So I was like, you know what? That really can change the way Pendulum works, because this is like totally got anti-Pendulum all over it, because you know, you have to target a face-up one, and obviously the Pendulums would be face-up and they'd be considered spells in the Pendulum zone. So if they control 2 or more, you can just activate it from your hand, and you don't have to risk them MSTing this, even though you can, you know, technically train it anyways. They might MST before they go off for the Pendulum. So I was thinking perhaps this will be a really great side deck card against the Cliff Oaths, because basically if they go off and they can get their card out, there's really limited things that you can do to actually come back from that. But like I said, guys, if you want to check out the full spoiler list, link down below in the description box. But let me know, guys, if you guys felt like I missed out on any of the other cards from the set that were really good, and let me know what card you are most excited for. Personally, for me, I'm actually kind of excited about the Ghostrick Alucard, because I think this card is a great generic rank 3 that a lot of decks can definitely utilize. And you know, it's a great little tour guide target because it has got decent attack, 1800, and it kind of pops cards, and I really like that. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day, and hopefully we can pull some Alucards or something out. I might pick up one of these because I actually really want the Forbidden Lance. There's going to be a mat that comes with this, and there's going to be like a battle kit, basically. I really want the Forbidden Lance play mat, and it's going to be cool. And I'll show you guys some picture of those. I don't know if they're released yet, but if they are released, I'll put it in the link down below in the description box so you guys can check out the pictures of the mats. But I'm stoked for a Forbidden Lance mat, and I'm stoked for the Alucard. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day. Azneyes out.